Okay, I've got a few minutes now before I really have to take a shower and get ready to go to work. So, one of the things I wanted to show you that I do to relax, and for some people it's not relaxing, some people it's very difficult, and other people that I find it to relaxing, and I do it quite a bit. I love to crochet. And so right now I'm crocheting Christmas presents, and I can't really show you the Christmas presents and what they are because there are people that would be watching this YouTube that would be able to figure out what I'm giving away for Christmas presents, and I don't want them. I want it to be a surprise at Christmas. So I'm just going to show you a little bit about what I'm doing as far as Christmas presents goes. Okay, what I'm doing is I do, this is a mesh crochet, and it's a series of just squares, open and closed squares, and within that open and closed squares you're going to do designs, and you can kind of see there's letters. So I am doing something that has letters and they're personalized, and in the beginning it wasn't so much fun because I had to learn how to make the pattern, because the pattern has to be done separately for each one, and I had to then figure out how to do these letters, because you work them sideways. You don't work them like you would normal things. But with the mesh crochet, what it does is allows you to put designs within these squares, and they can be very pretty. And you don't have to, you have to be pretty meticulous and accurate as far as your count goes. But as far as the stretch, the tension on your stitches and things like that, you don't worry too much about that because you're going to block them. And when you block them, you're going to stretch them and they're going to go back into shape. And they're going to stay that way. And they look very, very pretty when they're done. So I started a row, and I've got some extended double crochets because with this particular pattern, you don't want it to be a squashed pattern. So, it's just open and closed, and this is an open one, was the last one. So I'm going to be doing a closed one on the next one. And that's going to be 2 extended double crochets. And then 1 double crochet at the beginning of the next closed one, the bottom closed one. And so on top of the closed ones is where you're going to put an open one. So you're going to put here, I'm going to put an open and a closed, and it's going to be, it looks like in the same row, but I'm going to count 4 for the open that I'm going to be doing before I go. So I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to count over to the end of that closed mesh, and then I'm going to finish off, whoops, one too many, and then I'm going to finish off with a closed crochet on top of that, or a closed box on top of that. And so I'm going to continue doing that and getting my design in and everything as I do it. And so this is just one of the many, many hobby things that I do. And I do make things. I have to clean my kitchen table off because I've lost a lot of weight, and I need to start making some patterns again to fit my new body. And hopefully I don't gain the weight back, because it's a lot of work to make those patterns. So again, this is another thing I do in the day of the life of a lonely old lady. And so again, I'm going to say goodbye for now because it's starting to get late. I've got about 15 minutes, and I'm going to have to start getting ready to go to work so that I can be there on time. And so until we talk again in the life of a lonely old lady, we will talk again later. For now, we'll say goodbye.